whatever reason, over the weekend, I'm watching videos and things on the YouTube, and I found myself thinking about Harry Potter. More specifically, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And when we think of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, there's obviously Umbridge and angsty Harry, and there's also Sirius's death. And I realised that I still haven't forgiven J.K. Rowling for killing Sirius off. And I don't think I ever will. I mean, it's been... It has been 13 years. That alone, the fact that it's been 13 years makes me sad. And that if I haven't forgiven her now, I'm never going to. I am never going to get over Sirius's death. And it's not just Sirius's death. Over the course of this 7-book series, I have loved every minute of it, but there are four things that I just can and will never forgive J.K. Rowling for. The first thing being, well, actually, 5 things if we're talking Harry's parents' death, because I wish that when I always read these books, I'm just like, why are Harry's... It's so sad that Harry's mum and dad died. I just wish that they'd never died, and I know if they'd never died, we'd never have gotten the Harry Potter series, but I'd be okay with that, knowing that Harry would be happy. Harry would have grown up with a nice, loving family, grown up knowing he was a wizard, and things would have been grand. Would have been grand. But if we're not including that, then there are only 4 things that I will dwell on for the rest of my life. I will never forgive J.K. Rowling for. And the first being Sirius's death, because we barely got to know him. Sirius had barely had chance to grow as a godfather, and Harry had barely gotten to know him. We have, a few letters in, like, the Goblet of Fire, and Harry talks to him, sees his face for a bit when he talks to him about the trials, and when Sirius, when they make a trip to Hogsmeade to visit Sirius there. That's hardly any chance for him to form a proper relationship. And in the Order of the Phoenix, Sirius is obviously very bitter about having to stay behind and stay inside the house and not do anything, and he's not really realising that he didn't get to grow as a godparent. He was just trying to be the fun person, you know, that relative that's really fun and irresponsible, but you love them because they're so much fun. When really what he needed to be was the responsible one. He needed to be someone like a dad figure for Harry to look up to, rather than like a friend sort of thing. And then before there's even a proper chance for that to happen, Sirius dies. Sirius dies. And not only does he leave Harry, he leaves Lupin behind, because I feel for Lupin as well. Because Lupin, he lost one best friend when James died, and he thought he'd lost Sirius when when the whole world thought Sirius was the one that killed all those people and went to Azkaban for 12 years. And then Sirius comes back, and Lupin has a friend. He has his friend back again. One of his best friends from school, he has him back again, and then he's gone. He's dead. He's snatched away from everybody because he fell through a veil. So that's the first thing I will never forgive or forget. And the second thing is Dobby's death. That was heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking and unnecessary pain. That did not need to happen. Dobby did not need. That was cruel. That was cruel. In fact, most of the deaths in the Deathly Hallows are cruel. There's Dobby, there's Fred. Like, was there any need to kill Fred? Was there? Was there? Because it was just taken so cruelly and so suddenly, and it was just after Percy, and that was horrible. That was horrible. What are we on? 3, and the final one is Lupin's death. I mean, this is like the least. I think this is the one, if I ever do forgive it, this will be it will be Lupin's death, because then now Lupin can be with Sirius and James, because they're both dead. But because I didn't want Sirius to die, I'm gutted that Lupin died as well, because I love Lupin. Lupin's great, and I just Sirius died right when I just think he was snatched away far too soon. Too soon, because maybe the rest of the world would have got on fine without him, and the rest of the world did get on fine without him, but that is a hole that neither Harry nor Lupin would be able to fill so easily, and that hole, it just... Because you're kind of shocked when Cedric dies. I'm not saying Cedric's death wasn't, you know, tear-worthy. I mean, I don't think I cried when anybody died, actually, except Dobby. That was horrible. But then Sirius is a friend, like family. He's like family, and then he died. He's dead, and there's this hole, and before that hole's even had a chance to properly heal, it's like she wants Harry to be miserable. I mean, obviously she doesn't want Harry to be miserable. It's like she wants to break him to I don't even know, because it's the same with Lupin, actually. The same with Lupin, because obviously Harry loses his parents, Lupin loses 2 best friends, then he gains a best friend, Harry gains a godfather. Right? Then Sirius dies. So Lupin's lost his final best friend from school, his final childhood friend. And Harry is lost Sirius, and Sirius is kind of like Harry's connection to his parents. He was like the link that Harry needed to his parents, I think, to his dad anyway, at the very least. And I just think it was horrible. It was horrible, and I mean, was it really necessary? Was it really necessary? Like, and of course there's obviously Dumbledore's death. I didn't feel I can't even say his name. I didn't feel Dumbledore's death. I don't think I felt that as much as a lot of people did. It was shocking that Snape killed him, but it's a loss to the characters. All these deaths, they're just like breaking the characters down. Sirius is dead. Dumbledore's dead. Let's kill Dobby, because why not? Then Fred's dead. Lupin's dead. And it's just everybody's dying, and you can't, and I don't, and you feel that hole for the characters, because there's a hole in you as well. There's a hole there that you can't be fixed, because they're dead. They're dead and they're not coming back. And you reread it and you put yourself through it again, because why? We obviously enjoy pain. We obviously enjoy dying inside every time we read it. Because you think about the Harry Potter series, and it's like, oh yeah, it was such a great series that I read during my childhood, and then you reread it and you're like, wow, I forgot how much this broke me, how much these deaths affected me, and then you kind of forget, you block it out, and you're like, the Harry Potter series is great, I should reread it, and then the deaths happen again, and I'm just like, why am I doing this to myself? Why do I put myself through this every time? I don't know. Cedric was the start of the deaths, but Sirius was the first serious. Sirius was the first serious death, and that it will always be the most significant death to me out of the whole series. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get over it. Get up, get up, get up, get over it. Get up and get over it. Get up and get over it. No. I don't even know what that song is, but that's what my sister sings to me when she tells me that I need to get over something. No, I can't. I just can't get over it, and I won't get over it. And the worst thing about Sirius's death is she makes it the death in such a way that, for first off, you with Harry, you don't believe he really died, because how could he? He just fell through that arch thing. It wasn't even a Avada Kedavra curse or anything that she fired at him. It was a friggin', where is it? Only one pair were still battling, apparently unaware of the new arrival. Harry saw Sirius duck Bellatrix's jet of red light. He was laughing at her. "Come on, you can do better than that," he yelled, his voice echoing around the cavernous room. The second jet of light hit him squarely on the chest. Red. Or was it red? It just says the second jet of light. Yeah, so it's not even like it's an Avada Kedavra curse or anything that hits him. It's just the second jet of light hit him squarely on the chest. The laughter had not quite died from his face, but his eyes widened in shock. Harry released Neville, though he was unaware of doing so. He was jumping down the steps again, pulling out his wand as Dumbledore too turned toward the dais. It seemed to take Sirius an age to fall. His body curved in a graceful arc as he sank backwards through the ragged veil hanging from the arch. Harry saw the look of mingled fear and surprise on his godfather's wasted, once handsome face as he fell through the ancient doorway and disappeared behind the veil, which fluttered for a moment as though in a high wind, then fell back into place. Harry heard Bellatrix Lestrange's triumphant scream, but knew it meant nothing. Sirius had only just fallen through the archway. He would reappear from the other side any second. But Sirius did not reappear. "Sirius!" Harry yelled. "Sirius!" He had reached the floor, his breath coming in searing gasps. Sirius must be just behind the curtain. He, Harry, would pull him back out. But as he reached the ground and sprinted toward the dais, Lupin grabbed Harry around the chest, holding him back. "There's nothing you can do, Harry." "Get him! Save him! He's only just gone through." "It's too late, Harry." "We can still reach him." Harry struggled hard and viciously, but Lupin would not let go. "There's nothing you can do, Harry. Nothing. He's gone." And it's just... was there any need? Really? And for it to be Lupin that grabbed Harry, I think, is also... it's just... I can't. It's just horrible. It's horrible. And that is it, guys, for this video, because I'm just getting angry now again, thinking about how I'm just... I don't know. I don't know. But that's it. That is it from me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a marvellous day, and I will see you, yes, you, in my next video. I don't even know what that was. Bye! With me 2 seconds. I never remember which one's lost the ear. Bill and Fleur. Hagrid, where did you come from? The Prince's Tale. Very well, Voldemort. Harry, where's Harry? Not my daughter, you bitch. You go, you go. "19 years later." That's not what I need right now. Oh, it's Fred that dies. Reducto, Stup Expelliarmus. Ron, Ginny, Luna, Impedimenta. We've got him in an office. Don't let her be dead. It's my fault she's dead. Petrificus Totalis. Come on, I want to cry. We've got them. Ron, no. Stupefy. That's Neville. Stupefy.